What's good with y'all niggas, man? Types of people after high school by our nigga Birdie, man. Let's get into it, bro.
After school. Since you guys really liked my video about life after school, I figured I would talk about the different types of people you come across after school is set and done. And about 2.5 years ago, I made videos talking about the different types of people in school. So where are they now? That is probably the biggest question posed on everybody's mind. And
pregnant, nigga.
since I've been out of school for a minute now, I feel like I got a better understanding on the different types. Now let's start with the bum. Now this dude doesn't have a job.
More than likely, this character was probably a nigga who had hella motion in high school, bro. Nigga was probably like a star athlete or something, bro. Just like a really popular nigga, bro. Nigga probably had a crazy name on campus, bro. And, you know, he just ended up, you know, not doing much with his life, bro. I'm calling it.
He hasn't done anything. And it's been like years and years and years on end. He can get a job. He just chooses not to. And he just chooses to grind, I don't know, fucking League of Legends instead. He's clocking...
Like, that's a crazy way to live life, bro. Not clocking into work and just clocking in on the game, nigga. At least I do the same shit, but I'm like, you know what? If I'm gonna clock in on the game this much, bro, I might as well get paid for it, bro. So I'm just gonna stream the shit while I'm on the game. So I don't even play games for real like that anymore now that I take streaming and content creation a lot more seriously, bro. But, you know, if I'm going to play games that much, bro, I might as well be on stream while doing it, bro.
In and locking in to League of Legends for majority of the week. And the other half of the week, he is just scrolling his phone. He will spend his nights up grinding the game and will just slam energy drinks. And this dude will wake up at 5 p.m. the next day and do it all again. And now we all got...
But, like, you gotta have rich parents to be like this, bro, because how do you even fund this? The energy drinks, the computer, the games, all the add-ons on the games. How are you even funding this at this point, bro? Like, it has to come from somewhere, and I'm saying it's come from rich parents. There's nothing wrong with it, bro, but it's like you're not doing yourself any favors, bro.
Got days where we do absolutely nothing. And we also all got times where our sleep schedule's just complete garbage. But this guy, that's his life, bro. He's just locked in. He's not doing shit to get out of this situation. Now let's talk about the college kid. Now, the college kid was either one, forced by their parents to go to college, or two, he already knew in the back of his head what he wanted to do at college. And I'm not gonna lie, I was that kid that was forced to go to college.
I ain't gonna lie, I was the kid who was forced to go to college too. I didn't really give a fuck about college, and I finished college. I don't think it made me smarter. It just made me know that college is kind of useless. But, you know, a lot of jobs require that you have a degree. So it's like, you might as well get the degree. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have the opportunity to get the degree, you might as well get it, bro. Because it'll look better than not having it. That's for sure. But, you know, it's not that important, bro. I'm not even using my degree right now, bro. Like, for God's sakes, I'm trying to make videos on YouTube and just talk to a camera, bro. And I got a degree in criminology and sociology. Like, please, bro. Like, degrees are... Unless you're an engineer or doctor or some shit, bro, like, nigga, you don't need college. I promise you. Just get some good life skills, bro, and some experience.
And some of us got strict ass parents that are talking about enrolling you into college the moment you enter high school. They ain't even let you breathe for a second. Like, I didn't even have that shit figured out when I was 18 either. But I mean, the one thing I did figure out in my teen years was I was passionate about creating videos. And I knew in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, this is definitely something I gotta give a try. And I just wasn't really interested in the thing that I was...
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I knew I did not give a fuck about school. Like... I knew on everything I love, bro. I don't give a fuck what this teacher is talking about, bro. I don't give a fuck about the elasticity of demand. I don't give a fuck about the trade deficit. I don't give a fuck about none of that, bro. I just want to make videos, bro. I want to make videos and I want to fight niggas, bro. That's all I wanted to do for me.
Majoring in. But some kids had it figured out. They already know what they want to major in. They're getting their degree. Everything's going good. Shout out to them, man. And if you're just starting out in college, definitely do not rush into those major-based classes. Wait till your junior or senior year for that. Because I don't know, a lot of shit can change in 2 years. You might change your mind. Or you might just want to take some time off from college. Take a semester off, come back with a lot more motivation. But if you're like, you know what, man, college isn't really for me.
I'm not gonna lie. If you take a semester off college, bro, you're probably not going to finish college. Like, realistically speaking, let's talk about it, bro. College is hard as fuck, bro. if you take a semester off that shit, you are much, much likely to just be like, you know what, fuck this shit, bro. Let me just get some bread. Let me just keep getting bread in the real world instead of like doing this shit in college. Unless you're actually doing some shit that's like real deal, like in there, bro, like in the field, bro. Like, you're realistically speaking, you're not coming back to college, bro. And if you are doing something that's like in the field, you're probably not gonna have the opportunity to take a whole semester off, you know.
What some people will do, they'll just go straight into the workforce. Now, the summer before I went to college, I had a job at a grocery store, and I had that job while I was in high school as well. And now, don't get me wrong, it sucked absolute balls, but I mean, it helped me save up some money. And by the time I went to college, I wanted some bread in my pocket, okay? Because for my first year of college, I spent about $300 a semester on textbooks, which is crazy, by the way.
I swear, those textbooks are a scam, bro. Those textbooks are a fucking scam, bro. Because you don't even use them bitches, bro. I swear to God, niggas will have the textbook. They'll say that the textbook is going to be mandatory for the class. The syllabus is going to emphasize the importance of having that textbook, even from a specific week to a specific week. And then what happens every single time? You never end up using the textbook, bro. You never end up using the fucking textbook, bro. I swear to God, that should be pissing me off, bro.
Already paying enough for this damn school. So whether it's you want to stack up cheese, just save up for college, take some years to save up, or they don't go to college at all and just work full time as soon as they're out of high school, whatever it is you think you got to do to achieve your dream future, do it, bro. Just lock in, bro. You got.
Oh God, do that shit, bro. Like I said, nigga, I started a YouTube channel like a month ago, bro. Like probably a month ago now. It's the 11th. I started the YouTube channel on the 14th, so a little under a month. And we're at 54 subs, you know. Y'all need to go subscribe to it. I'm not gonna like, please, for the love of God, subscribe to that YouTube channel, bro. It's literally C3 Oasis, bro. Just type the same name into the YouTube, bro. It's literally right there. But yeah, bro, it's like, I started the YouTube channel, bro, and I got 50 subs, you know. There's nothing crazy, bro, but at least we got 50 subs, you know. At the end of the day, 50 subs is something. You can do something with that, bro. You can reach a good number of people with that, and our videos aren't doing so terrible, man. So you know, whatever you want to do, you can always do it. Once we get monetized, I am quitting my fucking job. I feel you, but I promise you, bro, if you don't want to do something, bro, your whole heart and spirit is gonna tell you that thing is not for you. So you might as well just nip it in the bud while you're there.
Got it. Now we got the millionaire dude. This guy started a business the moment he was out of high school. Your school's posting about him. We'll just call him John, for example. They'll say some shit like, we're so proud of John. He was a student at Duckalo High School. And those posts are motivational. I'm like, damn, bro. Shout out to John, man. He's cooking. The moment he left high school, he knew he had to lock in on this business. He just dropped off the face of the earth and locked in. Now, I've seen posts like this from my college. They were talking about certain people that attended, and it was cool and super inspiring to see on.
I was about to say, those be inspiring until you realize a lot of them came from very, very privileged backgrounds. It's not to say that you can't do it if you didn't. It's just to give you something to think about so you don't feel too bad about where you are and where you're at.
Honestly. And let's just keep it a buck for a second. This is probably the most positive I have ever been in a video. And I know, finally, for once, like, I'm usually just hating on shit for a full-time job. The guy who just goes.
Isn't that the fun part about YouTube, though? Just hating on shit for a job, nigga. Like, people do that for free, but you get paid to do it. That's beautiful, ain't it?
Bro just disappeared. No one really knows what happened to this guy. The moment bro got his cap and gown, he just disappeared forever. Or I have no idea. Or maybe he just doesn't post on social media. I mean, this one...
I was about to say, do y'all expect niggas to walk around with the billboard telling y'all everything about their lives, bro? That'd be the weird part, man.
It's probably me, or maybe not, because maybe they're watching my videos. I don't know, man. But I only keep up with, like, very few friends that I went to high school with. I have friends that I'll text every single day or call every single day. I have friends that I'll text occasionally, and I have some friends that I'll get together with them after their college semester's over. A lot of people probably had no fucking clue who I was, to be honest. I've said a total of like 10 words throughout the entire school year.
That's how it be, though. It'd be the background characters that be having the most interesting lives.
But yet here I am recording this very video for you, which is kind of ironic. Now we got the dude that takes too many gap years. This is the guy that says, you know know what, man? I got this, bro. Lock me in. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Tomorrow is the day he finally gets his shit together and
that nigga ain't doing shit.
starts that business he wanted to start. A whole fucking decade goes by and nothing. This dude did not start shit. He's over here saying he's going to be a gazillionaire. But years have gone by and nothing has been done to move in that direction. Basically, every day this dude says, I'll do it tomorrow. But the only thing he did that day was scroll on TikTok. And I mean, we're at a
It be like that though, bro. Like, niggas don't be having no type of motivation, man.
point where it's been years now. Everybody's got jobs, or some people are in college, some people are starting a business. But when people ask him what his plan is, oh, he's spilling the entire lore. Like, he's got everything planned. He's got the whole fucking breakdown ready.
I was about to say, niggas say I got this shit on lock, man.
He is 10 years in his master plan that he has yet to start. 10 years have gone by and nothing. I mean, he has hopes and dreams, but this dude's doing nothing.
The nigga is literally not doing shit. Bro, I pray none of my niggas end up like this nigga, bro.
Actually work towards it. Now we got the dude that peaked. Now, I'm not saying don't...
Everybody knows this dude, bro. Everybody knows somebody like this, man. Some of y'all are this nigga, man. I'm not gonna lie.
enjoy your life or your experience in high school or college, whatever. Get out there, meet new people, do what you gotta do. But once it's over, you gotta accept that it's over. Some people just don't accept the fact that it's over. And this mostly happens to people that were super popular in school. After it's all over, some of them just don't know how to give it up. Everybody else moves on.
Old motion, bro. They be trying to hold on to that long lost motion, bro. Like, they be feeling like that high school shit, or maybe sometimes even college shit, transfers into the real world, and it doesn't, bro. You ask most people, especially most tax-paying citizens, they're gonna be like, man, what the fuck is this nigga talking about, bro? Man, get the fuck on somewhere, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, you don't... And then sometimes these niggas end up being people who actually got some authority about him, bro. But, like, they still have that peak mentality, bro. And they just be fucking people's lives up, man. If you're just joining, bro, make sure you follow the YouTube and the Twitch, man.
But they don't. For them, it was probably the time of their life or whatever, and they're just really sad that it's over. But the mentality you gotta have with this is, bro, you gotta keep moving forward. These people act like their reputation is still there and they're still the popular kid, even though that shit's been over. Now, everyone shares experiences that they have in high school or college, but these people, though, they're acting like they're still living in these experiences.
That's what I'm saying, bro. There's nothing wrong with reminiscing. You feel me? There's nothing wrong with thinking back and be like, oh yeah, that was a cool time, blah, blah, blah. There's nothing wrong with that, bro. People have good memories, and it's good to look back on nice memories that you have. But if you're living and actively really reliving and longing for that past, yeah, bro, you're tweaked out, bro. Because you can really be creating a future that yourself now can long for. Like, niggas be having the game backwards, bro.
Like, they have not moved forward. They're at every single football game, bro. They're the #1 supporter of their football team, even though it's been years and they have no affiliation to anybody on the team whatsoever. They're just there for the love of the game. And they also just didn't really grow as a person either. Everybody else moved on, went to college, got jobs, etc. But this dude,
that nigga is still there. That nigga is still there. Probably posted up at them high school parties too, bro.
I don't even know what he's on nowadays. Don't get me wrong, you know, make the memories, have fun, of course. But make sure you're putting yourself out there, making new memories every day. Have fun as much as you can, and honestly, travel the world as much as you can.
Yeah.
Definitely. I had a lot of fun when I traveled these past couple years.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, traveling is overrated and underrated at the same time. I say it's overrated because people treat it as something that you absolutely have to do. Like, you have to travel. But, you know, traveling is something that, you know, if you're graced to do it, bro, if you're privileged enough to do it, bro, you should do it because it's a very big world. There's a lot of beautiful shit to see out there. But at the same time, don't feel that you're missing out because whatever that you're longing for out there, you have the opportunity to make it for yourself right where you are.
Years. And now we got the dude that had a family right out of high school. Now, shout out to this guy, man. The moment he turned 18, bro started a family. He had his whole vision set.
Yeah, I was about to say, these niggas be tweaking, bro. I had some classmates like this too, bro. Like, straight out of high school niggas, straight family, bro. Nah, bro, that's wild. That's kind of wild, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I mean, you know, if you had the resources and the finances for it, bro, you know, go ahead. But, like, you didn't even give, like, your 20s a chance, bro. You ain't even enjoy. I mean, you know, maybe you're enjoying life this way, man. Maybe this is what you would call enjoying life.
Picket fence, nice home with the wife and 3 kids. Some people will tell me, like, when I catch up with people I went to school with, they'll be like, yeah, bro, remember this dude? And my friend will tell me, yeah, this dude's married and has 3 kids now. And I'm like, God damn, bro, I feel old as shit. Like, it really wasn't that long ago. Or at least...
It really wasn't. It really wasn't, bro. It's just like, after COVID, bro, I mean, to our generation, let me say Gen Z and younger, after COVID, it feels like everything just started moving so fast, bro. Because, like, yo, COVID was 5 years ago, bro. This shit was 5 years ago. It feels like it was probably like 2 years ago. 2.5 years ago. At least to me. I don't know about y'all, bro, but at least to me, it feels like that shit was like yesterday, bro. But it's been half a decade. My nigga, that's wild. That's wild as fuck, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
At least I don't think it was. The dude that just switched up. This guy might have been the most upstanding citizen in school, and the moment he finished school,
that nigga want to be a gangbanger, man.
This dude became like the craziest kingpin of
I was
a
about
drug
to say, bro. That nigga turned into King Von straight out of high school, bro.
operation, and then he got arrested. There wasn't a single day he went without studying. There wasn't a single class where he didn't get an A.
Nigga was trying to become Walter White.
Everyone thought he was gonna go to Harvard or some shit, but eventually he just goes down the wrong path. But then there's the opposite, okay? The person that wasn't doing shit in school, he was just slacking off, and then the moment school
My people.
was over, he locked in. And he's also been in the gym working out, just overall improving his life ever since school was over. And when I'm scrolling reels sometimes, as per usual, sometimes when I scroll, I get recommended people's accounts that I went to school with. Sometimes when you're scrolling, it will say like, oh, people you may know. It's mostly people that you went to school with.
Pretty much, yeah.
Instagram, I don't know, bro. They're stalking me. I don't know what's going on. Like, sometimes you'll see the person and you won't even recognize them. But now we got the dude that goes to the military. And now I salute you, whoever this is out there. Because I'm just going to outright admit this right now.
I would never join the military, bro. Fuck that shit.
I'm not built for this. And the moment I spawned in on this planet...
No disrespect to any military out there, bro. It's just, you know, respectfully, I would never do that shit, bro. You couldn't pay me enough money.
I just accepted that. The fate that was bestowed upon me was to fire up a school video every time rent is due. And
nah, dead ass, bro. Dead ass.
Everybody knows after seeing this video, rent is definitely due. Some of the workouts that they're doing are like hella intense. Like, I don't know if I'm ready for all that.
I ain't gonna lie, a lot of the military workouts be bitch made, bro. Maybe it's cause, you know, I fight. But a lot of them workouts, bro, they don't really be shit, bro. Maybe like when you get into like special force workouts, bro, because I've seen the Navy SEALs, bro. They had this shit. They tie their hands. It's like drown proofing, bro. They start bobbing up and down from the bottom of an Olympic-sized pool, bro. So it's like, that's hard. That's dope as hell. I probably won't be able to do that shit, bro. But the rest of the rest of the military shit, bro. Nah, man. I feel like if you just a decently athletic nigga, bro, you'll be straight.
Have to have like an Ashton Hall type of training routine. So that's why I am not built for that. And they're doing their thing, man.
They're not making super soldiers out here, bro. Come on now.
What they wanted to do, and they're just rolling with it. So I most definitely gotta give them props, and especially for their service. But I've had a few friends of mine who joined the army. I reach out to them sometimes, see what they're on, and when they're back in town, sometimes I'll link up with them and we'll grab food or some shit. But they're like rarely ever home to begin with. They're like all over the map. And speaking of all over
the whole time, that nigga pushing papers.
The map,
Let me stop, bro. Let me stop. I'm not disrespecting any military, bro. I'm not. I just got jokes for everybody, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
Got the travelers. These people either just take time off from school just to travel, or they're studying abroad in college. And honestly, bro, do your thing, man, because when you get off the stage that day and get your diploma, you got your entire life ahead of you. This is your first taste of freedom. You can take a bit of time for yourself to travel the world, really see what's out there. There's so many places that I still haven't gone yet that I really want to go to. Miami, Japan, Italy, Italy. The list just goes on, bro. Only thing is, I hate flying. I do not like flying, especially if it's like a 15-hour flight to Japan. That flight is gonna suck complete ass, but you know what?
Straight
I'm just gonna have to
ass, nigga.
stick through it if I want to go to Japan. But the people that are studying abroad, they especially love traveling. They honestly probably don't even mind the flights, to be honest. They're just used to it at this point. It's just routine for them. They've seen so many countries in Europe at this point. It's not even funny. But I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. That shit is crazy bread. I just looked it up. It said that the average
Thousands and thousands and thousands, bro. I was about to say like 15 grand, nigga. 15 fucking grand, bro. I'm not doing that shit, bro.
average semester abroad costs between $7,000 and $15,000. In which, I mean, if you really
University of Louisville in Kentucky, hell nah, boy.
cost between
Hell nah,
$7,000 and
boy.
$15,000. In which, I mean, if you really want the experience, if you think it's worth that price, then go for it, man. And lastly, we got
I
the
don't think it's
miserable
that
dude,
price.
okay? This
It's
guy,
worth that
he's
price.
not happy with how his shit turned out. You get a job fresh out of college, and this dude's talking about how he's been there since like 2008. 2008?
Like,
The only thing I
goddamn.
accomplished in 2008 was fucking graduating preschool. We were in an economic recession. I should have been getting my funds up instead of being in preschool. And that whole time, this dude did not like his job. And not only that, he doesn't really like how his life turned out in general. And I get it. You know, you got to put food on the table. You got to clock into work for 40 hours a week. Even though the job
Type
market
shit.
seems to be cooked now.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. The job market is cooked, bro. You might as well just post a video. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Literally, just turn your camera on, my nigga. Turn your camera on and post a video, bro. Literally, just post. That's all you can do, bro. You know, you're gonna start earning money eventually, bro. I haven't yet. YouTube, please monetize me. If y'all niggas wanna, you know, sub down below, please, for the love of God, subscribe, bro. But yeah, bro, you know, if you want to subscribe, if you want to subscribe. But yeah, but that's the job market, bro. We were talking about the job market. Just post videos, bro. Like, this shit is getting kind of cooked, bro. You know, we in some dark times, but you know, we gonna be straight, bro. We gonna be straight.
Nowadays, I think you'll be better off trying to find a new job and putting in the work to find a job that you will like, rather than being miserable for the next 20 years that you have left in the workforce and be like Squidward in that one episode of
I was about to
SpongeBob,
say, bro, that shit was miserable, bro.
where you're just living your life on repeat. Every single day is the same and you don't enjoy what you do at all. It'll also cause you a lot of unnecessary stress and anguish, so definitely don't be afraid to make the change in your life you need to be happier. So yeah, moral of the video, make sure you're happy with the path you're taking in life.
Deadass, bro. Like, you only have one life, bro. So you might as well make the right choice and do what you love. You know, it might be rocky at first. It might be embarrassing at first. You might fall, you might fail. But at the end of the day, you have to become a fool to be a master, right? Don't be afraid to take risks. And don't be afraid to be a fully authentic version of yourself, no matter what anybody says. Alright? Appreciate y'all niggas for watching, man. Like, subscribe, all that shit, bro. And we're out.